everyone. Welcome to Pass the Tea. I'm Sherry Poppins.
And I'm Angela Mansberry. And today we are breaking down episode 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
There's 8 girls left. Do the math.
And this was a really fun episode, I think.
So cool. What a fun twist on the Makeover Challenge.
Yes. So for anyone who didn't watch, they had to make over each other, which of course, I mean, you and I, we could definitely say that is hard. Painting someone else's face to make them try and look like you, that is a challenge.
It is. Have you ever painted someone else's face before?
No.
I have, but it always ends up being literally just my face copied and pasted on them. Like it's hard for me to do anything else but my own face. You know what I mean?
Right, because you know your own process, you know the different shades that you do to make your face, all of this magic. But so here are our pairings. Let's go through our pairings. We had Tina and Rosé, Denali and Olivia, Utica and Symone, Kandy and Gottmik.
So first we had Rosé and Tina. I think they were technically first. Now I thought overall it was okay.
Yeah, I think okay is fine for this. I think Tina, the painting of Rosé could have been stronger. And overall, I wasn't as much of a fan of the look that Rosé was wearing. But I do think Rosé did a very good job of painting and dressing Tina.
And I think they're both difficult people to paint. So if at least one of them somewhat succeeded, like props to them, you know?
Yeah.
And then we had Olivia and Denali. Now, I think they were the weakest of them. I think both makeup-wise, both of them were off. I think you and I agreed that Denali, outfit and hair-wise, right? But then the translation onto Denali from Olivia maybe missed the mark a little.
Yeah, it was the judges made a really good point, which is that like when I think of Olivia, I think of life, I think of joy, and the way that she walked down the runway is very serious. It was very elegant, but it was very serious. And so it didn't give me the joy that I wanted to get from Olivia.
Yeah. So, and then we had Kandy and Gottmik. What did you think about that one?
This was a challenge. I mean, you had to dress someone else in your clothes, which of course you could not get two more different body types than Gottmik and Kandy. But I do think they did a fine job adapting them. By the time they actually came out on the runway, I thought Gottmik's was very put together and it did fit her well. I wasn't as much of a fan of the look on Kandy. It clearly was not built for someone of a bigger size, so you can't really blame them because it was made before, but in terms of the two, I thought Gottmik ended up looking better than Kandy did, even though both makeups were.
Yeah, I agree. I think with the challenge that they had, they both looked stunning. I mean, you can't deny that Kandy's makeup and hair and everything from Gottmik was like so beautiful. It looked so cool on Kandy to see her in like such genderless makeup, to say the least. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then, drum roll, Symone and Utica come out looking editorial, clean, put together, conceptual, stun, the house down boots.
Utica comes walking out in this gorgeous, regal, she looked so powerful walking down that runway. And then you had Symone walking out looking like a Martha Graham flesh amoeba is the only way I can describe it.
I mean, that was pretty nail on the head. I think what was so beautiful about that pairing is that they were both so nervous to do something so different, right? And then they really discovered an inner power or something that neither of them thought that they had. And that was such an awesome, like, story arc, I think, to see.
It was such
they're both such artists with their drag, you know, but so differently. And it was cool to see them kind of mix worlds, I thought. So with that being said, we had to have a top and we had to have some bottoms. So the tops obviously were both Utica and Symone, which is great because now Utica has a win under her belt. Symone has 7 or some shit now. Rightfully so. And then our bottoms are Olivia and Denali.
Which, yeah, I think it just kind of fell flat. And the lip sync, we did have end up Olivia winning the lip sync. So she is staying on, which I am really excited about. I am excited to see more from Olivia. And Denali went home, which I mean,
I know, and I have such a crush on Denali, which is a bummer that I won't see her cute little boy face anymore. But it's fine. I think it made sense. And we at this point we need to get the show rolling. There's still 7 girls.
We need a double elimination moving along.
Single file, ladies. Yeah.
Well, and of course, we will be back next week to talk about more about Drag Race. So we hope you enjoyed Pass the Tea. Once again, my name is Angela Mansberry.
And I'm Sherry Poppins. Back to you, Amber. Cheers, girl.
Cheers.
Girl, that's hot.